G'day, it's Phil here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $2 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $2 collection book here, already partly filled with the coloured commemorative $2 that we've found so far. We've got 2 pages plus a few on the last page. On the third page we're missing a honeybee coin, the U coin from the AUNS, and then there is also a peacekeeper coin, and more importantly we're missing the very first coloured commemorative coin in Australia, the 2012 Remembrance Day Red Poppy. That's the big one. I'm trying to find that. As we go through the coins, I'll be mainly looking through both sides at the moment, just to get through the coins and looking for both the obverse and the reverse, looking for years of low mintage, which is 2011, and looking for the 1991 coin where there was no $2 issued into circulation. And as we go along, I'll also be looking out for any errors, any cards or any anomalies to the coins as I see them. I hope everyone is doing well, and today I've only got a few more days left to my 1,000 subscriber giveaway conclusion. We have our first colour coin. It's the 2021 Wags the Dog, which is from the 30th anniversary of the Wiggles series. 2021 on the obverse there, and the $2 on the legend on there, a blue ring of Wags the Dog. So our first colour coin in the first roll. It's a good start. Be nice to get a Royal Australian minted coloured coins, but I'll take any coloured coins that come along at this point in time. And 2020. And as we go through, we've had a discussion now about the mintages of the low mints and so forth for $2. So I'm no longer holding very many, or I'm no longer keeping some of the coins that I was before. Now that we know the mintages, or more have an idea of the mintages in the 2021, 2022, go back to 2020 and 19. The numbers now that I've got are pretty much right, I think. There's nothing of major note anymore. The 2019 Jody Clark is 2 million, which is a low mint, and the same as most of the colours, but nothing spectacular. And I've got a lot of those. And so now we're back to hunting proper, talking about the coins as they come out. And so I'm looking for the Royal Australian minted coloured coins. It'd be nice to once again find a green dove or a repatriation, even an Anzac Cove. Let's call them into existence. It'd be nice to find a coronation. That's a excuse me, that's a 13. That would have been nice to be a coronation. But we'll see how things pan out in this hunt and future hunts. I don't even know what that is. That's very hard to figure out. 2020, no. So yeah, hope everyone is doing well. I seem to be going pretty well. There's a lot of talk about the annual report numbers. We've done all that. Last week, obviously, the week or so before that was the 10th anniversary of the 2012 Red Poppy that came out from the Royal Australian Mint. You couldn't really get it from the Mint website. The website crashed. A lot of people have made many videos about it and talked about it. I'm not going to add anything to that conversation, really. Most of it's been said. A lot of it I agree with, and some of it is very emotive, so I'm not going to add anything to the overall conversation there. Only to say that I did get myself the red poppy. So I'll have that for my collection, which is, it's always good when you can get something that you would like. There's a 2019 Jodie Clark. So that's going to be a keeper for me as a 2 million mint number. And so life goes on with the red poppy or without. The other thing I did manage to get was the Smith family $1 coin, which seems to be a bit harder to get, just in relation to numbers. But people aren't talking about that because it's a $1 coin. It's not necessarily that hype. But if you have been watching my channel for a while, you know that the $1 is where I'm at, and I love the coloured $2, but $1 is my passion. But let's get back to the $2 because that's what we're hunting. So I don't really have any other conversational pieces to go through today, other than the fact that it is definitely hard to get coins at the moment. I don't know if people are finding that, if people also that watch my channel also do their own noodling. It's quite difficult to get coins for one reason or another. We have another roll, and I did see on an ender on one of these rolls when I was laying it out, we will see a changeover coin, a $2 changeover, which will be good. I'll grab that when we come to it. Oh, 16. But other than that, let us hope that we come across some of the coloured coins that should be out there at the moment. Or a 91, that would be handy. So as I said, I'm just looking on both sides, looking for errors, looking for mainly for rim cuts, and then the years, looking at the years as well. And then we have another roll down. We've got $500 today, 10 rolls, 25 coins per roll, $50 in a roll, 10 rolls, $500. Which allows a decent hunt, and it takes around about 15 to 20 minutes to go through it if we do it carefully using our observation skills. Obviously can do it quicker if you're just looking for colour, because you can flick through coin after coin looking for the coloured coins, but I look for other varieties as well. Oh, there's something down there. I just got a glimpse of some paint, so we'll wait till we get down to that one. Hoping against hope, well, that it's a U from the Commonwealth Games series from this year, because I still don't have that one, which is quite unusual. Got a lot of A's and a lot of S's. We've got an A and an S in the book. This is an A from the 2022 Commonwealth Games that was held in Birmingham in the UK, 2022 dated. Coloured coin. This is the A, has the paint behind it shows a kangaroo and an emu. Kangaroo on the left, emu on the right, with the centre cut out. Obviously that would be the best orientation, but the way that the coins are printed, they go through the machine and it gets printed pretty much any old way. But that's the orientation of the paint, that's the orientation of the coin. If you can find one where the orientation is pretty much lining up with the coin, then you're doing quite well, because yeah, it is pretty much hit and miss, I reckon. Just statistically it'd have to be, around about probably only 10 to 20% of all of the printing will be pretty much up and down. So we keep going, hoping for more coloured coins, and a red poppy. Red poppy would be lovely. I was watching another YouTuber, the Australian Coin Library, and he had a video out recently where he received a coronation coin in his change at a shop in his suburb. So you just have to be lucky. They're out there. The coins are out there in amongst it. I have found the one coronation that is in my book, and I can't remember what hunt that was, but we're into the 80s or the 90s now, so that's 90 weeks of hunting or so. Well, that's a very nice 1992. I'll put that aside. That looks pretty good for an older coin. It's not a low mintage or anything. There's 15 million of those, but when you come across coins in really good nick, especially if they're over 10, 15 years old, you should, personally, I would recommend that you, if you can, you should keep it for your collection and upgrade while they're in good nick. Take them out of circulation. But yeah, good coins are still out there. They can still be found. There's still people, and here's something. There's still people finding coloured coins, older coins out there all the time, because there are people noodling all the time on both YouTube and on TikTok. Here we have the $2 on the obverse here, so it's 2022. It's going to be some sort of coloured coin. Oh, Socceroos coin. Look at that. That's fantastic. I have not noodled a Socceroos coin yet, and this is the first time I've seen that. I was wondering what the 2022 with the $2 on the obverse was. It was stumping me, but Socceroos coin, they are, I'm finding, extremely hard. They've come out for me, what is it? It's got to be nearly 2 months now. Socceroos 100th anniversary, 1922 to 2022, and Socceroos is the name of the national Australian soccer team, the Socceroos. And so the national soccer team for Australia has been going since 1922. Not always been called the Socceroos, of course, but and the logo is the logo of the Australian soccer team is those in the centre 3 sort of rings, and then that's been projected out by the green coloured rings on the outside textured part to hold the paint. Socceroos coin, that's fantastic. That's my first one. That's going to go into the book. That's an excellent outcome for today. Jeez, I was hoping that'd be something nice, and that is definitely nice. It's not a gold poppy, of course, but it is a nice coin. The very first one of those that I've noodled out of circulation. I do have a couple in my collection, but I only put them in the book if I get them out of circulation, and I did have to trade for those because as many weeks as I went to the Woolworth, which was where they were issued from, they didn't have any, and I could not get one in my change from Woolworths or BWS at all over the period that they were appearing. So they are a corporate program issue, very similar to the Wallabies coin from 2019, the T20 women's cricket coin, and a one-off coin from Woolworths. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, there's the changeover. For whatever reason, they did not put it in a card. They just released it into change, which is very unusual. This is a changeover from 2016. The changeover with the obverse design mirroring the original pre-decimal coinage that would have equated to it, the crown. And so that's actually not in bad nick. So that's quite nice to pick up, a very good quality, good high-grade quality changeover. So yeah, the Socceroos, it's the first time I've really talked about that because it's the first time I've seen one. It's a corporate program issue, but not on a card or in a folder for whatever reason. It just came out in the change, which was possibly why it's made it quite hard to find or get. I'm hopeful that more will start turning up, because according to the mintage, it was about 1.5 million of those were minted to the 30th of June 2022. Hopefully some more, maybe 500,000 after in July. We might see again next year. But the way that Woolworths works is that they get distributed to pretty much all their shops around the country, and I've had a discussion about this before. It makes it much more widely distributed, so they're not all stuck in the same place. But because of that, I just haven't been able to personally get any in noodling myself, because they haven't turned up in rolls. But it's a great outcome. I'm very happy about that, and it makes the hunt. Yeah. So happy to find that one. And obviously it's given me something to talk about as we get to the very last roll. Hopefully there's something else within this roll. Something older, something green, something red, something orange. That'd be nice. Something purple. But as we come through to the last few coins, and as I check the dates and the rims for cards, it doesn't look like we're going to end up with anything other than a very nice new coin for the book. And there we have it, finishing on a 1988 with HH. So I don't have to go through the Aboriginal elders, because we went through them individually as we went through the hunt. We have a changeover coin from 2016, very nice example of that, very high grade. We have an A from the 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham in the AUNS series from 2022. We have a 2019 Jodie Clark, a low minted $2. Not the lowest, but a low minted $2. We have a Wags the Dog, the blue ring from the 30th anniversary of the Wiggles from 2021. And we have a Socceroos coin from 2022, the 100th anniversary of the Australian soccer team, the Socceroos. There we go. And while I'm thinking of that, let's pull the book in. Go to the third page, and after the S from the AUNS on the Commonwealth Games, we will put that. No, where can we put it? AUS Socceroo Peacekeeper. I'll put it here. We'll put it here, and we'll make the Peacekeeper over there. We've still got a room for the honeybee up here, because that's where it should go. But that is a fantastic outcome. A new coin for the book. It's been a long time since I've done one of those. That's great. Well, excellent hunt. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what I do, please think about subscribing. Give me the thumbs up. Leave a comment about what you're finding in your area. Are you finding Socceroos? Have you seen them in your change? Did you get some from Woolworths? I'd love to hear where they are turning up the most. But I'll be back in a couple more days for more noodling. So don't forget to go and see the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If you haven't already entered, you could win prizes. I'll see you next time. Bye.